It could be worse, you could be dating a nurse that works the night shift at the nervous hospital. It could be worse, you could be under the curse of the man who dug a well and found the Chinese army. I gotta tell you about a dream I had last night. I dreamed and I woke up and I went through my yard and I looked over the fence at my next door neighbor. And I was living next door to the great Jimi Hendrix. And earlier in the year, the great Jimi Hendrix had come over and had borrowed my lawnmower and had not returned it. So it was getting, I don't know, probably about mid-August. And I saw him outside, and I knew I had to make a move. And I went over and I said, Mr. Great Jimi Hendrix, do you think I might could get my lawnmower back from you? And he said, lay back, dude, I am so sorry, man. I forgot all about it. Let me go get it. And he goes over and he gets my lawnmower and he brings it back and he said, lay back, is there anything I could do to make this up to you? I said, great Jimi Hendrix, as a matter of fact, there is. If you would come out on my next gig and you would play some guitar, that would just be awesome. And then it kind of went like this. Jimmy said, lay back, I gotta ask you some things. He said, is it true that there's a guy named Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Hell yeah!
Who's gone out and made a pretty good living playing my licks? I said, great Jimi Hendrix, I cannot lie to you. It is true. Lay back, I gotta ask you one more thing. Is it true that there's a guy named Kenny Wayne Shepherd who just kind of made a living playing Stevie Ray Vaughan's licks that he kind of took from me? And I said, great Jimi Hendrix, I cannot lie to you, it is true. Jimi Hendrix, there's one thing I've got to tell you. Have you never heard of a guy named Robin Trower? What's the great Jimi Hendrix said? That dude is just so cool. And just like that, I woke up and the great Jimi Hendrix was gone. It could be worse, you could be driving a hearse with the man who bought the world from old Dave Bowie. Well, he bought the whole world. Dookie was a voodoo child.